Healthy and Free Living. I'm here to show you a simple strength workout that you can do for your total body at home just using some free weights. You can see the entire workout and have a printout for it if you go to my website at www.healthyandfreeliving.com. For this workout, I divide it into 3 separate blocks. Each block is a full set of that is you're going to repeat 3 different times. So block 1 starts with the first exercise. Is called a man maker. I know, fun name, right? You're going to take your weights. I recommend probably about 5 or 10 pound weights. You start, your arms are by your side. You're going to squat down, kick your legs back to a plank, do a push-up, then do a pull back on one side, a pull back on the other side, bring your legs back in, stand up to an overhead press. And that's considered one man maker. You're going to want to do 10 of those. The next exercise is some bicep curls. I like to mix up what I do, but for basic bicep curl, you're going to have the weight. Usually I switch to a heavier weight at this point. Just bring it straight up and all the way down. Like I said, I like to mix it up and do different biceps curls on each set. So one time I do right in front of me bicep. The next time I do a hammer curl, 10 on each side. And then the third time it's called a W bicep curl, where you're making a W, bring them up to the side. The third exercise on this one is doing some abdominal crunches with a twist. This one you're going to do 20 of each. So you come down, up, turn to one side, back down, up, and twist to the other side. Like I said, 20 of that. You're going to repeat that set, rest for about 45 to 60 seconds, and repeat that, doing it a total of 3 times. Next we come to block number 2. Block number 2 is really heavy on the legs. This one starts out with, you're going to grab some of your legs, your weights and you do walking lunges. So main with the lunges, you step forward, you're going to bring down, pretty much touch your knee to the ground, stand up, forward, and take your next step and continue along. Do about 20 of those, so it ends up being 10 on each leg. The next one is called the one-legged deadlift. You're going to take your 2 weights and you're going to take some balance, and this is really going to work those hamstrings. And you're going to bend down and come up, down and up. So you do 10 on one leg and then repeat with 10 on the other. The next exercise, this is really one is going to be really good for your glutes and your hamstrings, is an isometric exercise. You can take a weighted ball, you can use a chair. For right now I'm just putting my foot on a weight. One foot goes on there, you lay down, you're going to lift your hips up, bring your leg up, bring it back down, and the whole hips go down. Keeping your hips as even as possible and down. 15 on one leg, switch, and then do the 15 on the other side. Then on final exercise in this block is you're going to do some abdominal twists. So take a weighted ball or take a weight that you have and just twisting side to side. So you can 1, 2, that's usually how I count, and do about 20 of those. Again, that block you're going to repeat 3 times. You're going to do a total of 3 times, 45 to 60 seconds in between. The last block is going to be a lot on the ground. We're going to start with some chest press. Take your weights. Make sure the small of your back is pushed into the ground. Lay flat, arms are to the side. Push them straight up, touch the weights. Bring the arms all the way back down to the ground. You're going to do 15 of those. After that, take one of your weights, grasp it with both hands, keep the arms straight. It's called a lateral pullover. Bring your arms all the way back till they touch and bring it back above. That's 1. That's 2. That's going to work those back muscles really going down that part of your back there. And then the third exercise is, again, take that weight between your hands, bend at your elbows. You want to keep your elbows back by your ears, and you're just going to pulse it up and down. 2. This is called a crusher. And it gets pretty painful as you're doing it. I would recommend having, probably you could use about a 15-pound minimum weight for that one, but obviously increase as you go. And then the last exercise there, and the last is another abdominal one, is you're going to do a hollow hold, which is a Pilates move, and you're going to pulse your arms. And you want to pulse it for about 50 to 100 counts depending on what you can do. You just hold it there and then relax. With any workout that you want to do, oh, and again, that set you're going to repeat. You're going to do a total of 3 times as well. With any workout that you do, you want to make sure you have a nice warm up at the beginning, and of course do some nice stretching at the end that just, if anything, just totally relaxes you. But I hope that helps you. I hope that gets you into a strength program that you can just do at home. You don't have to spend a lot of money, invest in some weights, and you can start feeling healthy and happy.